Hey folks, Phil Gallagher of ThrabenU here for another Monster Train run. Today we're going to be doing a viewer donation run. We have been given a donation by Fine and Andy, who has sponsored two different runs. I think I'll do the other one tomorrow. And maybe I'll break them up a day or two. There'll be another one this week at some point. We've got three things going on today. Heavy, we get 5 dead weights added to our starting deck. Magic Hand, cards are not discarded at the end of turn. And 2 for 1. Each time you draft a card, gain a second copy. So, there was a caveat with the donation, and I am not supposed to play Exiled Stygian because, you know, self-discard, very good if you have a whole bunch of blights that are going to go and get stuck in your hand. So with this challenge, I kind of see myself wanting to have the ability to discard cards, and so I think I should still play regular Stygian. But I'm not sure what to do with the secondary clan. Part of me wants to go Melting, because I can, like, very much play Dregs and get those out of my deck. Part of me wants to go Hellhorned, because I'm likely to want Ember in this challenge to keep playing cards, so I can keep drawing new cards, that sort of stuff. And Hellhorn has a bunch of cards that are pretty good if you have a lot of Ember. But, in the spirit of donation runs being fun, let's pick the primary one and roll the dice on the secondary one. Here we go. Alright, 5 dead weights, don't discard end of turn, draft a card, get a bonus copy. Alright, so we get Daedalus, Arcus, and Seraph the Patient. Oh boy, I have to try to figure out how to kill Seraph the Patient with downsides in my deck and a whole bunch of deadweights. Okay, so a buttload of armor is perhaps the answer. Alright, so I don't think I get bonus copies of those starting things. No, I have normal amounts of those. Buttloads of armor. Could also be buttloads of sap. Conduit's kind of interesting. Armor 10? Armor 10 makes my entire deck bad. There's not that many creatures. I probably am supposed to take this to look at the unit. But I'm going to get hurt for doing this. That's the small floor, huh? I think I want to set up like that. Oh, alright. I think that's obligatory. I can kill you next turn with 2 Frozen Lances or Helical Crystallis or some combination of other cards. I think I'm just going to play this Train Steward here and get some damage going on you. I don't like what's going on here. Five, 6, 6. Alright, Helical Crystallis. Can I... Alright. I do have Train Steward that I can draw next turn. This saves 7 fire health. That seems pretty good. Now, you're just getting through. And this is not going to be particularly great from here. Let's just burn this for 5 damage to the boss. Right, I'm not guaranteed to draw the Train Steward because of the blights. yet. This means I actually don't get a hit with Tethys on the boss. Alright, that's embarrassing. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Cool fight. Let's try again. Alright, Seraph the Diligent this time. We'll see if we make it that far. I do have something that discards my entire hand, which is awesome. This is a rather cruel challenge. Sketches? Sketches and find Dripfall or Restoring Retreat to put Tethys under. The interesting thing about sketches with this run is that when I draft a card, I get 2 copies of it, so if I find some sick unit, I can double up twice, and that's the run. But this is probably just too risky. Like, Stygian runs and Awoken runs both care about the order of your units quite a bit, so I'm just going to take the Vapor Funnel. Yep. Yeah. Trials seem so much scarier than normal because of all these deadweights. I can start making it to the caverns and, like, get an event that has synergies with blights. Like, we can maybe turn these into somewhat of a positive, but this is a touch rough. I'm going to turn this on because I think this challenge is going to be very difficult. Alright. Are there worlds where I can kill this thing? Involves maybe drawing a bunch of flash freezes next turn. But those worlds exist. JK? Star also not doing anything yet. Yikes. So the play for this fight must have been, like, don't play Tethys until the boss comes. That was the play for this fight. I'm gonna assume that I basically need to kill you via Frostbite. It still gives you the damage shield because I attack you. That's unfortunate. I don't think I die. This is not good. Alright, multiple offering tokens is great. Get through the blights. Multiple Wildwood Saps. Find an Awoken tank next floor. That's a Stygian banner. I looked at this. That's unfortunate. Okay. This is a very good time to grab a Stygian tank, though, with Incant Armor 2 and plus 25 health. Heartstone? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, wait, wasn't there also Endless in there? Yeah. Oh. Alright, so I have an Endless Shark. Now, we just go Endless Shark in front, and then Heartstone, Runestone, the secondary Shark? That's a little weird. Or do I go... Don't know exactly how this run is going to look. I'm gonna go with making 2 different kinds of sharks, and we'll see how this goes. I probably am also going to need some other DPS unit. I don't think I should take this trial. I took a little bit of a beating in the first fight, and this does have spikes associated with it, so I think I'm just going to pass. I would have taken a gold trial, though. Alright, so this Endless one will go on bottom. Then Tethys goes here. We'll Vine Grasp that and have a Restore. Alright. You go there. You give me gold. And I think I give you this. It does less in the immediate future, but long term, I can actually stack a decent amount of damage up here. Alright, so play this here. Discard the dead weight. Do that there. Guess get one of these out of my hand. And then do this here. We're going to very easily kill this boss via Frostbite. Card removes are probably very important. These can't be removed. But, like, card removes are still very important, I think. Yes, discard. Discard sounds great. Normally I'd take a Glimmer. I'm not sure that I'm supposed to take a Glimmer here. Like, I guess every card that I add to my deck is a card that's not a dead weight, so it improves my draws on average. But I don't want to take too many cards, because I theoretically like damage upgrades on Titan's Gratitude and maybe Vine Grasps as well, and maybe Flash Freezes as well, and Glimmer is just like one more card that I might want a damage upgrade on. I think I'm just going to skip this and stockpile some gold. Alright, do I want that Awoken banner? Now that I have 2 sharks, I want it significantly less than I did like 2 minutes ago. I think I'm just going to go left and start trying to hit some spell upgrades. Hold over on Frenzied Swarm is maybe the dream. Plus 10 magic power on these is just like such an improvement for the first couple of fights. Reroll for small upgrades seems good. Alright, plus 20 magic power and consume. Do I want to consume a Frozen Lance or do I want 125 damage spell? I don't think I want to consume these. They seem too good right now. Do that to consume a frozen lance. And maybe I make this free in case I hit a duplication event. I would consider duplicating the 0-cost 75 damage spell that also gets curses out of my hand. I can make a real beefy shark. Or I can make a 1-pip shark. Like, I can turn this into a 1-pip shark. And then... yeah, that doesn't really do anything for me, though. Because I can still probably only pair one other unit with it most of the time. Unless it's something like a totem. The alternative is make a very large endless shark that maybe doesn't get killed very often, but hits like a truck. That's kind of weird. If I give it the large stone, or the major refraction here, it like maybe actually lives through some damage waves in the Seraphite. But I lose the option of like replaying it on floor 2 in earlier fights. That's kind of a weird one, but I think I'm supposed to take it. I'm not sure if that makes me better or worse versus Daedalus. Alright. So this is not the Endless Shark. I'd like to play the Endless Shark here. But there's this floor to think about. I can play Titan Sentry and Tethys up top, and then just kill the bomb so I don't take anything, gain 4 armor in the process, and then deal with this stuff later. I don't hate that. I also don't hate setting up Tethys on floor 2. Yeah, actually, if I set Tethys up on floor 2, I can play the Endless Large Stone Shark here, and then after Relentless, do it up there again if necessary. Alright, I'm on board with that. Hit you. I don't think I need to be super aggressive about hitting Daedalus. Frenzied's form is not exactly great right now. I kind of want the opponent to be attacking me. I'll probably play it. But I don't know that I'm actually going to play it on any floor. I think I'm just playing that to discard those. Alright. Let's build some armor. Nuke you from orbit, or nuke you from orbit? How am I only 2? Oh, right, regen stacks, that's how. Let's cast this. Let's cast this. Cast this. No, I guess I should cast you first, and then you, because I have a greater chance of discarding a Blight that way. This is a very awkward, like, regen armor situation that I've got going on. Don't really see how I get strong enough to kill Sarah with what I'm doing right now, but I guess there's hope for the future. Things that discard. Don't think any of this solves my problems. Ember with the 2 consume things that I just picked up. Card draw is so much worse than normal because of all of the blights, at least for now. Normally this would be a card draw deck, like, unquestionably. More sharks? The answer could always be more sharks. That worked in, I think, yesterday's video. I need something a little more broken if I'm going to get 2 of them. I worry that by passing this, I'm not going to get another chance for a good DPS unit. But this is, like, very much eclipsed by Tethys. Yeah. I'm gonna take the silence. The silence may help me out a little bit with some things later. Spell Shield 2 sounds questionable. Maybe not outright bad, but questionable. Some of my spells will still kill through this. Just like the trials are harder than normal because of top. I think top. For Relentless, though, it's better to have it here. Where's my silence? Where's my silence at, yo? I think I save this. I can use it to discard more blights later. Alright. So I'm, like, basically exactly killing you. Okay. Let's find something that can kill this. Frozen Lance. How are we doing here? We're pretty much there. I think this gets the kill. No, not quite, but it'll kill next turn, so that's fine. Let's maybe plant one of those there. And then we'll just get a little armor. See, this is cool. This I like. That's more important, I think. Oh no. I just made that worse for myself, didn't I? By dazing, the frostbite doesn't happen. That's awkward. JK bailed out. There. Alright, you're silenced, so I can play this for armor here. I think I will take the spell shields off of you rather than get armor. I might need the top floor. Don't need the top floor. Great. With 2 deep offerings, do I grab one of these? They are hard to cast if I can't cheat them. I am looking to get holdover on this, though. I think it's awkward with my sharks, but whatever. I think I'm going to go ahead and pick up more Frostbite. It's possible that Crystalline Seeds is actually better, now that I think about it. Normally I don't think that's true, but with this whole max hand size thing, I'm definitely rewarded for playing as many cards as I can each turn. If I have additional card draw, this is like also fine. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick up a few of these. It's also just like fine against the Devour boss. I guess this is a critical moment where I decide whether or not I'm going to try to win via stacking Restore. Doesn't feel like I am, despite having 2 Wildwood Saps. I don't know, maybe I am. This whole, like, restore armor incant situation is just so awkward. Alright. Cavern to look for Abandoned Stave, or remove 2 cards and get some much needed upgrades. If I duplicate Wildwood Sap. Or Titan's Gratitude. I can go this way and go for 4 card removes and a whole bunch of upgrades. Maybe a little money intensive. Get a Cavern here. Cavern fishing for Abandoned Stave is strong. I think we're too late for Dante at this point. I don't know, card removes are really good. Like, without even thinking about it, I can just pull... And maybe I don't want to pull the second Train Steward from the deck until I get something else to sit behind that other Titan Sentry. So let's pull a Frozen Lance as the other card. Permafrost is not super interesting to me. Spell power on that is very good. Let's do that. Cost reductions are very good on basically everything. Let's make the Awakes castable, though. They're pretty rough at 3. Too much? Too much? Probably too much. I think I would like to be able to kill slightly larger things with Vine Grasp over anything else. And we have another Merchant of Magic here to help out more. We really are fishing for holdover, I think. This is fine because of Vapor Funnel. This trial can't deal me any damage. Alright. Big shark goes there. Smaller shark goes there. This goes here. And I guess this is the better value play. You would. Alright. What's going on here? Like to deal a little bit more damage to you. Assume that's good. Assume I'm killing this with that. Actually, you're gonna die of Frostbite. I don't necessarily have to do that, but it seems correct. You can just go like, yeah, yeah. 20 Frostbite. Yeah, you're gonna take 28 next turn. Very much lethal. I guess means this is fine. And then, like, same to you, you're already dead. Killing this with Titan's Gratitude makes sense to me, though. Let's go like, yeah. We drop that, and then play this. Next turn is my brief respite turn, right? I don't actually use this wave counter. So there's 2 waves remaining. Does that mean the next wave is the wave where nothing is and the boss comes? If that's the case, I probably want to kill my own creature here and have it fresh for the boss. Pretty sure that's how that works. The next turn I can keep offering away all my crap and redeploy my shark. Alright, that is how it works. And let's refresh this hand because it looks bad. Yeah, that's way better. And I draw 5 cards next turn. I don't even need to play anything now. So I think I won't. Alright. Yeah. 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 Go to the armor floor, do that. Do this. Hit you with this. I think hit you with that. That's fine. I don't think this boss is capable of beating multiple Frostbite sharks. Like, it hits in these small stacks, and the Frostbite builds up very quickly. So, like, we got 50 Frostbite on it on that bottom floor. Alright. I don't think we want Cuddle Hex. We want more Crystalline Seeds. We want more small Frostbite cards that can just be easily played. They haven't been bad so far. Like, I don't hate them with the amount of card draw I have with 2 Deep Offerings. Screw it. Let's go. Our shards are interesting, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Double stack. 6. Will I take Ember again? Do I care? Regen 6 is so huge for surviving Seraph. Alright. I will take that. Let's consume another Frozen Lance. I think. Don't I have card removes on this floor? I have card removes on this floor and card removes on this floor. So I have 4 incoming card removes. That could be 1, 2, 3, and remove 1 Train Steward later. Or maybe I don't want to spend on removing that. So maybe instead this goes on like the Flash Freeze, or maybe the Vine Grasp is worse. Awake. Alright, so here's the holdover. So, what do I hold over? Is it the Frenzied Swarm, after I just, like, painstakingly did this regen plan? Frenzied Swarm is kind of bad with the sharks. Is it just on an offering token? And I get, like, Frenzied Swarm and the 2 consume cards to help churn through the blights in big chunks once or twice. Really weird now. Especially after getting the double stack on Awake. I think I'm beating Seraph via regen stacks, which makes me not want to hold over this. Yeah, I think I'm just going to hold over an offering token. Maybe hold over Titan's Gratitude was better. Restore or Deep Offering? More cards I can play, probably the better. Let's go to my Cavern event. Four, 5, 6, 7. +3 on a floor is 8 capacity. That means I can always play all of my sharks on the same floor. Okay. Yeah. So now I can remove that Train Steward from my deck. Alright, we're going somewhere. I might be able to actually win this challenge. Kinda skeptical based on how initial things went, but I might have spiraled myself out of despair. I might not have enough DPS output for Circle 7 in the Seraph fight. Like, I don't have anything that hits real hard. I'm basically just hitting with a couple of Frostbite Sharks. I don't know. I guess 2 Titan's Gratitude do a lot of work. Oh, an upgrade available on that other shark, by the way. I've forgotten. No. That's right, I got a Cavern event. I'm thinking about whether or not I should buy more card removes on Frozen Lances. I don't think I'm supposed to. I don't want the big floor to be the bottom floor in most cases, because then it's harder for me to play everything twice. Two, 4, 6, 7. Yep, alright. I guess the second shark is, like, way more awkward when it goes behind. I think I'm supposed to just put this there rather than save it. Exactly kill you. Oh, you're dead to frostbite anyway. I don't really need to think about that. I think I still put you behind. I think I saved the 9 health. Well, if I save 9 health, you get 3 less frostbite, but you're getting frostbite 20 anyway. That's gonna kill you over 2 floors. Yeah, definitely liking these crystalline seeds way more than normal. Yeah, for example, that's presenting lethal here on all those backline units. The restore stacks go on you. I guess? This is strange. Oh, I did not want to discard that. 25 frostbite means you're dead over 2 turns. This is fine. Like that. And then we'll just use that to clear the hand of blights. I think I've got an okay thing going. You I dislike. Let's assume that doing this is good, that hitting you is good. Then I'll refresh the hand a bit. Is this going at Fel, or is it going at you? Oh, with Vapor Funnel, this actually might be fine. Okay, quick math. You're currently sitting at 93. You're taking 16 this turn to 77. Then you're taking 15 down to 62. Then you're taking 14 from Frostbite and 25 from the Pyre, which puts you at 23. So this is 6, then 5, then 4, so that's 15 damage. So I'll need to do a tiny bit more damage to you to kill you. Is that guaranteed or likely? Not really when that spell shield is there. So right now you're sitting at 23, which means you just deal 6 damage to the Pyre. We basically need to draw off 1 of 2 cards next turn to kill that. I don't think that's likely, so let's just take the armor and damage Fel. I needed to do 23 damage, right? So this is 11 plus 7. Is not quite there. Maybe we'll get there. Do I try? I can try. I don't know that it's correct to try. It kind of feels like just playing out this turn so that I guaranteed kill Fel on floor 1 is the safest. I think this... maybe this kills Fel already. But I needed a deep offering. Yeah, alright, it's too late. So much for the shark being endless. Don't think that was necessary. It was a good play at the time, but like now looking at like where we're at, some of the things that I was doing early on to hedge against the difficulties of the run don't look fantastic. How many is too many? I'll think about it. Let's just have a whole bunch of Ember and play Deep Offering every turn and just have fun. Winged Steel looks pretty good. I will probably take that rather than fishing for Cuddlebeard. Like, helps with my Ember. Like my card draw issue since I am not really taking card draw. But let's look at this first. How many blights do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Be 10. My units get plus 10. That's probably not worth 3 bad cards. This is looking pretty hot, though. Seraph's going to give me a couple of blights come the end of the run, and those are going to be nukes, and nukes sound pretty good. Sorry, having a mini heart attack here. Okay. For a minute I was thinking, this isn't the Seraph that has the Pyre Wings, is it? Like, no, it isn't. Like, because I haven't solved that problem yet, if that's the case. I think I am gonna just take Winged Steel. Cuddlebeard would be the absolute best relic that I could get. Fuck. Speaking of, don't think I get to take this trial. There's a very good chance Tethys dies. I have 1 Frenzied Swarm. Alright, we're not taking this trial. I wonder if I'm playing Tethys until the boss comes. Ah! $75. Also random discard. Alright, so I think this is going here. God, I have a 40 card deck. It's just like so terrifying to like not play Tethys and then maybe die because I don't redraw Tethys. I don't know, I have Deep Offerings and a lot of consume cards. There's also Calcified Embers, which can help kill these things. Self-discard's super awkward. Alright. Whatever happens, happens. I'm not sure if I'm supposed... I don't think I'm supposed to play the Restore. Floor 1 is 33 damage, 39 damage. Or sorry, floor 2 here. That might realistically put this into the point where I can get this Pyre Wing killed. Get it? Yeah, I think we just take that. And I'm just gonna convert that into 2 armor. This one's harder. This one's a lot harder. Can make that work. Please don't discard Calcified Ember. Please discard any of the cards on the right. Alright. Stack 1 restore? I think stack 1 restore since I'm gonna Deep Offering next turn in all likelihood anyway. Alright, what are you at? 33, be 46 total. Do I Vine Grasp you? No. Backline units will kill this. Go ahead and Vine Grasp you. I haven't drawn like any. Oh, that's because I don't have Frozen Lances. They're drawing a Crystalline Seeds, Calcified Ember, Flash Freeze, Vine Grasp, kills. That's so many looks between this turn and next turn. I kind of want to do this. Oh wait, hold on. Are you already dead? 30 Frostbite, 40 Frostbite. Alright, so you're at 154, you're taking 108 this turn. There's 40 Frostbite. Oh yeah, you're like way, way dead. Let's take the guarantee kill on this and cast a Deep Offering. I don't think I need to use that. Use that later. Keep some restack numbers in a meaningful way here. God, there's another one. Shit. Alright. God, I wish I didn't discard that Blight. Okay. Fine. Blood's pumping. Feel like the line is that Deep Offering my way through these relatively weak cards. Actually, if 2 of these are Crystalline Seeds, I can probably play this. Shit, no, 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 no. Deep Offering costs 2. Alright. Well, I hit one of those. Oh, I'm not gonna discard this! I'm not gonna discard this. I can daze this floor. Everything's fine. Alright, so everything here is effectively dead. I just can't cast Deep Offering. Now, do I want this out of my deck? Yeah, no, I think I'm good with this not being in the deck. Alright, so I need to Frenzied Swarm and make it so Tethys doesn't die. There are various degrees of greed which can happen this turn. I'm going to choose the line that gets me killed in this fight 0% of the time by not playing any of these 4 cards. Don't think I'm actually supposed to Vine Grasp this for damage. Alright, we already have a kill, and when I have the red X on this thing, I don't mess with it. I just click end turn. Alright. How many is too many? They felt like really good with this very strange specific setup that involves having 4 deep offerings, to be clear. I don't know, I'm kind of poor. The 10 gold might be better here. Like I had to pass on that trial. Let's not take another awake. I don't think. I'd rather like Hellvent the awake that I currently have and draw it more frequently. And that's probably the card that I'm copying. There's some worlds where it isn't. Puddlebeard. Rerolling this shop puts me at a very awkward amount of gold where I might not be able to buy an artifact anymore. Priory's Cloak is eh. I'm gonna spend here instead. Three cards are just really good with what I've got going on right now. Make this consume. I'm gonna consume anyway. If it's gonna consume anyway, make it hit harder? Question mark. Double stack. Turn that into a regen 10 card and then reduce its cost to be more playable. That sounds great. And is a card purge better? Card purges aren't normally quite as valuable against this Seraph. I think I'm just going to make one of these do a little bit more damage. And let's duplicate this regen 6. That stacking is quite strong. I think we're strong enough to win this fight, despite everything that's happened in this run. Alright, so you are going to start out on bottom, killing all of this stuff, and I'll replay you later. This consumes anyway, so we're fine with casting this here. And I am burning through a lot of spells this turn if I cast all of these. I think I like this, and I think I like this. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to cast anymore and consume another card. I can just draw 5 cards, consume one of these next turn, and not really care about it. I think that's better. Even though it wastes Ember. The silence game is on point with clearing the appropriate backline units, though. Alright, consume Frozen Lance here. Boot. Get the Winged Steel discard at the same time there. I have a bunch of consume cards coming up, so I think I'm okay with just, like, dumping the hand here. This turn I have to actually give up something that matters one way or another. I think I give up the Flash Freeze. Yeah, I would have liked much rather have given this up. Would like to destroy this unit. I guess this is fine. It's awkward that it's so hard for me to get rid of Frenzied Swarm. Like, that's a card I would love to exhaust. I'm gonna get rid of this offering token. I don't really want to take this much damage here this turn, but I also want to play all of these. You get discarded? How is this read? Cards are not discarded at end of turn. Let's find out. I think I'll consume this next turn. And just chuck this at the boss. Oh no, it stays. Alright, so I'll consume this. I'll loot through one of those. I think I just need to... Oh no, you're not dying. That's unfortunate. We've avoided that up to this point. Have a Crystalline Seeds coming? It's probably too important to just play that. Like, I can try to Mize drawing into the Crystalline Seeds off the Winged Steel, and I missed, but... Oh yeah, that's a thing! Sorry, there's so much going on this fight, I wasn't even thinking about that. Alright, consume this since it consumes anyway. Let's loot. I think I'll do that. Do this. I don't like how much I'm taking here. Same thing is going to happen next turn, basically. Let's prepare for the one next turn a little better by doing that. I think this is the point where I go ahead and just Deep Offering. You're back! Hello. You're already dead, right? 40, 50 plus Vapor Funnel hit. Yeah, you're already dead. So this probably goes here. Alright. Consume the Bad Restore. You can have 100 damage, which makes the rest of this floor pretty bearable. You're silenced, which is great for me. And this here. I have a lot of bad cards remaining in the deck, but I think I'm in an okay position overall. This Frenzied Swarm is quite good. I guess the question is, like, do I just Frenzied Swarm here, or do I Deep Offering here? Like, what? How do I use this card? The Frenzied Swarm is worth 55 damage here, plus 30 damage on this. I think I'll Deep Offering. Yeah, I have 34 regen stacks. I think I'm good. I can take a lot of damage here. but I think I have the W secured, so to speak. I would like to kill this unit this turn if at all possible, but I'm not sure that that's possible. Are we ready to consume offering token? I guess I can restore and get rid of this. Go offering token. Well, I guess this is just worse. The 1 damage makes no difference. Play Awake. That's up to 40. Play that. I already kill. I don't even need my second shark. I still had all these sharks. And as I'm always doing these days, like when I have the red X, I just hit end turn. I'm getting into that habit more and more, because especially against Seraph the Patient, you can run into these situations where you're really... It's very difficult to do the math required on the fly for figuring out whether or not cards make you better or worse. And so I'm getting in the habit of, like, when I have the win, don't do anything that could possibly muck it up. I developed this habit after having the win and then losing the win by playing one more card against Seraph the Patient, unsurprisingly. Alright, so we were able to get there and beat this challenge that Fine and Andy submitted. It was a tricky one. I will say that this is the best run that I have ever had, both for Crystal and Seeds, which is normally a card that I don't really add to my deck, basically ever. As well as Deep Offering. This was a very good Deep Offering run. Maybe I've been underrating Crystal and Seeds. Like, it's the good side of Titan's Tooth that you're looking for most of the time. It doesn't kill some units, unlike Titan's Tooth, so Titan's Tooth sweeps some of the backliners that have 10 health, like the Purifiers, and that's kind of a big deal, and Crystal and Seeds doesn't quite kill them, but like maybe this card is better than I'm giving it credit for. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one. If you are enjoying and you want to see me do something else ridiculous like this, the donation information is below the stream. Have a great rest of the day, folks.